Hey, it's Rick here with an unboxing of the HP Omen 27i IPS gaming monitor. This one retails for $499 US, at least at the time of this video. And the screen size is 27 inches. Now it's got 165 Hertz refresh rate. It's got ambient lighting, a 1 millisecond response time, and then it's also compatible with AMD FreeSync as well as NVIDIA G-Sync. It is a QHD display coming in at 1440p. Now, this monitor is packed really nice on the inside. So I mentioned that because if you're going to have this shipped to you and your box takes damage, you don't have to worry too much about the monitor on the inside. I mean, it would have to take some real big time hits to damage this monitor. We get a couple of cables inside, a USB cable to connect for the USB hub on this monitor, as well as a display port cable. There's a real quick insert for the monitor. It's like 3 steps to attach the stand and power it up. And then we've got the power adapter, which is a little bit different than a traditional plug one end into the back of the monitor and the other end into the wall. It's a two-parter. So you've got a brick that has a circular adapter that plugs into the back of the monitor. Then you've got a cord that plugs into the brick, and then the other end of the cord goes to the wall. And then we also have some warranty information here. Now, the first thing we'll want to do is on the front of this kind of styrofoam insert, you're going to find the stand. So it's kind of tucked away right in there. So you want to pull that one out first, and I'll show you this up close in just a few moments. And then after we get the stand set aside, we're going to tilt this so we can basically open it up and lift the monitor out, as you'll see in just a moment here. Okay, so with the monitor panel out, on a flat surface, we are going to pull the stand back into view because now we're going to attach it. And before I do that, I'll mention if you pop the back where you're going to insert the stand in, if you pop that off, that's where you can use your own mount. It is Visa compliant. However, they're more in a diamond shape, so you got to make sure that your arm that you're going to mount it to rotates appropriately so you can mount it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. But back to the stand, you saw I showed you the included tool. It's like a little hex wrench, and you're just going to set this in place. And then there's 2 hex screws that you're going to tighten up. And that's really all there is to it. And with that stand attached, we can safely lift the monitor and put it into position. Got to pull off all of the packaging tape and kind of protective covers there. You'll see that there is a headphone stand built into the actual pillar, as you saw there. And then control-wise, we've got a power button as well as a joystick to navigate all of your on-screen displays. You can also navigate through software. And then you can see all of the ports, display ports, HDMI port, headphone jack, USB, power, all of those things on the back side. Also worth noting, there is a LED light on the back, and I'll show that to you in a few moments. But as we talk about positioning, you can see the monitor will raise up as well as down. And as I'll show you here in a minute, you can also tilt it. So one thing you can't do is you cannot swivel this from left to right. If you're going to need to do that, you are going to have to swivel the entire stand. So that's something worth keeping in mind. But otherwise, you'll see that it does tilt in addition to going up and down. And here's a look at the adapter plug that I was talking about a little bit earlier for power. Once you plug that in and you hit your power button, those lights are going to turn on. You've got a task light down below. You've got some lights on the back side. Out of the box with no adjustments. I'm pretty impressed with this. Of course, I'm going to go through later and do all of my adjustments as I see fit. But this is a really nice display. My first impression of this is quite positive. I love the look of it. I'm not seeing any real backlight bleeding, and it just looks really nice in person. And there's some images that you can see of those lights on the backside. You can change them to whatever colors you want. And again, I'll do a future video talking a little bit more about this. But that's been a quick unboxing of the Omen 27i. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.